In this week's Parsha, Parsha Bo, the Jewish people are ready to leave Egypt, and Hashem commands them through Moshe about the mitzvah of matzah, that they have to bake these unleavened cakes. I know it's not Pesach, and Pesach is still a while off, so you have some time to breathe. But looking at the mitzvah of matzah, we know that matzah has to come from the 5 types of grain that can easily become chametz, that can easily leaven. Those 5 grains are wheat, barley, spelt, oats, and rye. And only those 5 grains are allowed to be made into matzah, because if left for more than 18 minutes, those ingredients will indeed become leavened, will indeed become chametz. And then the Torah's warning in eating chametz is terrible: excision, spiritual karet, spiritual excision, cutting off a person's connection to Hashem and the Jewish people. But if eating chametz is such a bad thing, so why didn't Hashem say we must make matzah out of cucumbers or pineapples or something that can never become leavened? Why are we using an ingredient that is so precarious, that is so dangerous, that so easily can become chametz? Why are we instructed to use the 5 types of grains? Let's use something that doesn't have the danger of becoming chametz, and then we can have a safe Pesach. Why are we gambling with this potentially spiritual, dangerous substance? And the answer is that that's what life is about. The challenges that we have are there to make us stronger. The mitzvot that we have, the ones that challenge us the most, are the ones we need to work on the most. A person who's deaf and mute doesn't get any reward for not speaking Lashon Hora. You only get a reward for speaking Lashon Hora if you're a person who's able to speak. But if Hashem takes the faculty of speech away, you don't get any brownie points for not speaking Lashon Hora. The mitzvot, the challenges of life, are only rewarded if they are true challenges. You know, the Gemara lists a few people who never sinned: Binyamin, Yishai, the father of David, Kilav, the son of David. These were individuals that never ever sinned, never challenged by anything in life. And we look at them as these tzaddikim, these righteous people. It's true, they were, but they were never leaders. Because a leader has to make a mistake. A leader has to be challenged by life. Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron, the Torah explains the averas, the sins, the challenges that they faced and that they transgressed. King David, Reuven, throughout our history, all those individuals. But they were leaders because they were challenged. Sometimes they failed, but most times they passed. Most times they faced their challenges and managed to overcome them. And that's why Hashem tells us to make matzah out of the very same ingredients that we make chometz. Because Hashem is telling us, and Moshe is telling us in the Torah, that that's what life is about. To face those challenges head on and to succeed. Shabbat Shalom.